In tonight's Healthier Me, obese children and teenagers face a slew of possible health problems as they get older. Valley News Team's Danielle Barber explains how poor physical health isn't the only problem they'll potentially face.
With students going back to school, they'll likely deal with a lot of social pressures. And Sanford doctors say children who are overweight are more likely to suffer socially and emotionally than their normal weight peers.
Unfortunately, if you're an obese child, you run the risk of becoming and have a higher risk of becoming an obese adult.
Dr. Bonnie Quisted says this can cause both short and long-term damage. While the list goes on and on, some health risks are worse than others.
Type 2 diabetes, even as an adolescent, they have an increased risk of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and if you have an increase in your cholesterol and your blood pressure as an adolescent or as a child, that increases your risk for heart disease down the line.
With school comes cafeteria lunches and unhealthy choices, but Quisted says parents can control this freedom even before the school year starts.
Modeling good behavior at home is going to be really helpful, teaching your child what healthy eating is, what a healthy lifestyle is, because then they will hopefully carry it with them when they go to school or when they go to after-school programs or when they're at a friend's house.
Health risks aren't the only hurdle. Quisted says the psychological consequences are just as bad, if not worse.
If the child is becoming more withdrawn, not wanting to do activities that they previously wanted to do, maybe not wanting to hang out with other kids, that might be a sign that they're being bullied.
And she says it's important for parents to recognize these signs to prevent future problems.
Is there a specific person or a specific group of kids that are targeting them? And then having the parent discuss that with their child, and then in turn maybe talking to the school, because there can be long-term consequences of that.
Quisted says while every child reacts differently, encouraging exercise can help kids overcome that. Now, for kids who are mentally or emotionally struggling in school, Quisted recommends parents get their children involved in team activities for self-esteem, responsibility, and just that feeling of belonging to something.
All right, Danielle, thank you. Now, you can go to valleynewslive.com for a list of resources that parents can use to find more information about physical and emotional health. Later in sports here on Valley News Live, how the Bison plan to prepare for Montana and their new coach. And General Motors recalling thousands of vehicles, something you might want to look out for.